Well, to the Western Cape High Court, where convicted murderer Mziwamadoda Qwabe has again taken the stand in the trial of British businessman Shrien Dewani. Qwabe is serving 25 years in jail for his role in the murder of Dewani's bride, Anni. Van Zyl questioned Qwabe repeatedly over telephone calls between himself and the so-called middleman, Mondi Mbolombo, which suggests that Mondi played a more active role in the murder. When Qwabe was questioned about the content of several calls between them, he said he could not recall the content. That trial is continuing. Well, for more from the Western Cape High Court, Vanessa Poonah is there. Vanessa, very good afternoon to you. Just take us through some of what came out during cross-examination of the state's second witness.
Good afternoon to you too. Yes, you've rightfully in the intro just now said that the so-called middleman, Mondi Mbolombo, has taken centre stage during cross-examination in the Western Cape High Court of Mziwamadoda Qwabe, who is the state's second witness and who is currently serving 25 years in prison for his role in the murder of Anni Dewani after entering a plea agreement with the state. Now, Advocate Francois Van Zyl has repeatedly asked Mr. Qwabe whether or not Mondi Mbolombo may have played a more active role. As a matter of fact, he's alluding to the fact that Mr. Mondi Mbolombo may have been part of the plot to have Anni Dewani killed. He's also cited from various affidavits from both Zola Tongo as well as a recent statement from Mondi himself in terms of various communication between taxi driver Zola Tongo as well as Mziwamadoda Qwabe. So what's happening in the Western Cape High Court today is really the defence poking holes in the credibility of Mziwamadoda Qwabe, who is the state's second witness, and who's also just a few minutes before the court adjourned for lunch mentioned a second firearm that was to be used on the night Anni Dewani was killed. When asked why he's never mentioned this before, Mr. Qwabe said that was because he had not acquired the firearm which he asked his friend for. He also testified that the friend in question have since passed on. So court has adjourned for lunch here today on day 3 of the Shrien Dewani murder trial, and we expect proceedings to carry on after 2 o'clock this afternoon.